Back again for some more wild camping, bugging out and wild camping. Hi guys, back again for some more wild camping, and today I want to check out a new bug out location. It's a few miles from my home, so hence the fact I'm on the bug out bike. It's an interesting place to check out because it's got resources. There's a small stream, there's woodland, there's a pond, and also during the war there's an underground operational base for Winston Churchill's auxiliary units, which was basically, it would have been the British resistance. If the Nazis ever invaded the country, they were left behind to disrupt the enemy, blow up bridges and railway lines. And actually there's a railway line that runs across there, and I'll zoom in. The site of the operational base, or OB, is just about there, going off my GPS. So if it was good enough for them as a place to stealth camp or to bug out, I'm sure it's good enough for me. So let's go take a look. I don't want to take the bike over there because it's long grass, rough ground, and I've got to cross streams. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ditch it in the bushes and hopefully it'll not get pinched. Out of sight, out of mind. Crossing railway lines is a dangerous thing, and that should serve as a reminder. Looks like somebody got hurt, killed. There goes me dinner. Keeps coming back and checking me out. I must be intruding on his territory. I really wanted to have a look where that auxiliary operational base was. As you can see, it's all overgrown. I'm on the edge of the wood, and where it is about 100 yards over there. I've got to cross a small stream, which I couldn't cross it, to be honest with you. It's about a couple of metres wide, and I'll end up falling in, getting wet. I end up knocking the camera. It was built on slightly higher ground. I'll have to get some pictures, I'll download some pictures and show you. Can't really wild camp in there, it's all overgrown. I'll head slightly further downstream. That's the small burn there. I'll head back over the railway line Well, what we've got here, blackberries. Lovely and sweet. Well, there should be for this time of year because it's October now. Once we get the first frosts, they'll be knackered. Beautiful. Bit of foraging, bit of wild edibles there. There's the pond. You probably saw that on the map, other side of the railway line. I thought it might have been a bit clearer than that because I brought my portable pocket fishing kit. Never mind. Keep it for another time. Maybe show you it in another video. And that's the bund that runs underneath the railway line. That's the embankment there. I'm on the wrong side actually. There's a path on the other side. I'll just have to follow it down, see if I can cross it. It's a bit easier to walk on this side. You know, the last time I was here, it must have been about 30 years ago. I was just a boy. This has got to be the place to camp, somewhere in here. It's about 100 yards from the track where the stream is. And I noticed on the way in there was loads of dead wood. Well, I found a spot. There's two uprights there, a bit of hanger ridge line. Put my top up, perhaps a lean-to configuration because it's not going to rain. There's a risk of a shower, but the weather's fairly nice, so I should be alright. Plus I'll be in my bivvy. The ground's reasonably flat. Yeah, I think this is it. Quick pan around. Sun through the trees. Yeah, we're in autumn now, as you can see. Right, what I've got here is I'm trying out my new Thermarest Prolite. It's the small version. It's 120 centimeters. It only weighs 320 grams, and it packs down to 28 by 8 by 8 centimeters. But that's when you first get it. But once it's in here, it's slightly bigger. It's still 28 centimeters wide, but it's about 28 by 11 by 11, so it's not much bigger. And as you can see, it's next to nothing, you know, weight wise it's next to nothing. Sleeping bag, bivvy. In fact, the only thing I've got that's quite heavy now is me British Army basher. Weighs about just over a kilo. Still not really heavy, but as time goes on I'm trying to cut down on weight, going more minimalistic. I use quick release knots when I can. This one's a Siberian hitch. Just pulls out easily. Makes it a lot easier in the morning when you want to get away quick. It's nothing worse than knots that you can't get out. I'll quickly show you how to tie the Siberian hitch. You've got the top line here, that's your ridge line. You've got the tag end here. You wrap the tag end around your hand like that, and then you put your hand down like that, up, and then you grab the tag end and you bring it through the loop. You pull that tight. So you've got that there, and then you just tighten it up. I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. If that isn't very clear for you, because it's getting a bit dark now, or starting to get dark. For this side I use the top hitch. Go around the tree and you go under the line and you go back around in the opposite direction, and this is the bit where you can really pull it tight. Get it as tensioned up as best you can, and then you go over the line there, and you've got like another loop where you've come back round. You make a loop with that side, push it through, and then make another loop through that loop. And as you can see, if I was to keep pulling that, that's quick release, that would come out. So there you go. On the ends I like to use Prusik knots. Stops the lines from slipping. I mean, you can easily move them with your hands, but as you can see, pulls the ridge line nice and tight, the top nice and tight, sorry, and just the horse's knob. Well, I'll give you a quick look before it gets too dark. I need to get firewood as well and get some water. Give you a quick look around. So basically it's a lean-to, and I've given myself a bit more headroom to sit up by tying this back here to the tree using this taut line hitch. So I'm all set for the night really. Get a fire going and get something to eat. I've got water, but I need to procure water from the stream because I haven't really got enough to drink and to cook with. Right, can you see where I'm camping? Am I well camouflaged enough or not? Can you see it now? I've got something to show you. What do you think that is? Well, I'll tell you what it is, it's coal. I found it when I was crossing the railway line, actually, on the embankment. I'm going to put it on. But it would be nice to see if it does burn. Well, it will burn because I'm sure it's coal. Thing is, that seam's so close to the surface around here. But the whole area's at one time was all coal mining. Nearly at the boil. Got the savoury rice, burgers, the chops. And the 2-in-1 Nescafe. And I've got the little grill on today for the chops and the burgers. They may taste a bit smoky by the end of the night, but they'll be tasting nice. Looks like that it might not have been cool, or it is cool like that. I've took it off because I'm cooking. I don't want it to spoil the taste of the food. Got the trusty old Swiss Army knife here. Comes in very handy with the scissors there. I spilled some. It's got a nice rolling boil there. You've got to be careful here because I touched the rim of my cup there with the hot Crusader mug and I burnt it. I melted it slightly, so you've got to be very careful. The plastic cups, they aren't very heat proof. Oh, I've got a floater. Doing a whole lot. I'll sit that in the hot coals and I'll get one of these chops put on. Actually, I'll get 2 put on. Leave the burgers to last. Damien's Woodland Kitchen. Hello YouTube! I'm upside down. Oh. Can you see us alright? I'm sorry, but I haven't got any ghost stories for you tonight. Although I might conjure up something later and scare myself silly. Oh. I could have swore I heard some wood knocks before, you know. You know what that means, don't you? There could be a Bigfoot lurking around. I'm afraid to look about in case I see some eye shines. You know what I mean? I'd better stop being stupid because you'll have... You don't think I'm daft or something? Why buy a barbecue when you can make your own? That's my philosophy. The thing is, everything's cooking too slow. The chops are going ready long before the rice is. I think I've used too much water as well. In fact, I would say that chop's done. It's not pink. Bit smoky. Succulent. Dial me back now. Ideally I need to get it up again, get it going, get some heat back in the fire so I can continue cooking because everything's cooling down. That's what I'll do. It's going to be a long night if I'm cooking like this. Because I'm too hotty rotten lazy to bring a stove. I think I'll do that next time actually. Got one of them Coleman dual fuel stoves, runs off petrol. Fantastic little stove, just a bit bulky. It guns against me minimalistic ways. That rice is about done. Took the grill off, cooking directly on the fire, trying to get it cooked a bit quicker. Wow, smoke. Oh, I got a lungful there. I mean, you'll get smoke when the fire's not burning efficiently. As you can see, it's smouldering away. I haven't really got a good bed of coals, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah. I think I put just a touch too much water in, but I'm not going to grumble at that, Lee. I wish I kept my chops now. Never mind. I've got a couple of burgers with a few leaves on them to give it a bit extra taste. The more I try to brush off the leaves, the more it's getting pushed into the meat. Time to get the beef burgers on. Oh, bits. I wonder which part of the cow these bits are from. Not the best cuts, obviously. That's the burgers done. Oh, I lost another one. Thing is, I found the bits. The bits are falling through the grill. I should leave it to get a bit of a crust on the bottom and then flip them. That's better. Bit of meat in with the rice. Oh, I wish I had some prawn sauce. 5 to 9. Have this and maybe it's turn in. Because once that fire goes out, I'll start to get cold. I'll be best off in my bivvy bag. Well, I don't think I'm going to film much more tonight because I want to save the battery for tomorrow morning. So, bye for now and catch you later, hopefully. Morning everybody. Had a really good sleep last night. Didn't feel the cold. It's the beginning of October now and it's quite mild actually. It's a little bit chilly this morning when I woke up, but what a beautiful time to be alive in the woods. Nothing but the sound of nature. And there's my small fire. Not a fire for keeping warm, just a fire for cooking on. And not too close to me setup. Not to be a danger. While I think about it, I'll show you my Thermarest Prolite. I'm just getting it. It's a small version. It weighs 320 grams, but I think it weighs a few grams more in the stuff sack. It's 120 centimetres long. Last night I used my bag as a pillow. So I was right at the top of the roll mat and only my legs are overlapping by about 7 or 8 inches. And if you sleep with your legs curled up like this, you know, you're not going to get cold really. I mean, what you could do, put your bag down here, and if you brought a pillow, you can use that. Your feet's off the ground, you've got your pillow, or you can roll up your coat or whatever. So There's plenty of different possibilities. You're buying a 3/4 length mat, you're not necessarily going to be cold. I'll roll it up and I'll show you how small it is packed. Next to nothing. So small inside my backpack, it's unreal. I mean, they're not cheap, but if you want to go minimal, you can do it over a period of time, gradually, buying better, more lightweight equipment. You don't have to do it in one go. I'm over the moon with it, and I didn't even feel the cold last night. Well, I think that's about it. I've had another great night in the woods. I've totally enjoyed it. The peace and the solitude. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and stay safe. And as the old saying goes, leave no trace.